So the Game Awards happened last night. You know, I don't really have much to say. It was genuinely the same thing it is every year. You know, a bunch of just filler trailers, a bunch of CGI trailers. There's some with gameplay, but a lot of overhyped announcements that ended up just being ordinary games. A lot of games that just showed trailers that said, this is the name of the game, 2025, you know, so it's just like, who really cared that much? And overall, you know, it was the same type of award show that we've been watching. But there's something that actually happened that rubbed me the complete wrong way. And I seen some things on Twitter about this, and I just had to talk about this. But at the Game Awards, someone actually took a picture of the monitors when people go up on stage, when these developers go up on stage and, you know, give their speech and, you know, get their reward. And there was a monitor that was, you know, someone took a video and took a picture of the monitor for Aonuma when he went up to get the award for Tears of the Kingdom for Best Action Adventure Game. So that was cool. Nintendo did win that. But as Aonuma was giving his speech, which remember, he needs it translated, so it took a little bit longer than maybe some would give. But even that, Aonuma had probably one of the shortest speeches out of every single presenter that night. I mean, like, seriously, he literally had it prepared too on his phone. He wasn't babbling, he wasn't randomly saying stupid things, he wasn't acting goofy like many different presenters, even celebrities, did that night. He just simply read from his phone whatever his speech was. It was a very small speech. It was a heartfelt speech about the game, and he wanted to just talk about the process of the game and how thankful he was that people enjoyed the game. And literally, there's shining giant signs that tell him to get off the stage. Like, and they're doing this to all the presenters, not letting them speak anything. I guess because of Christopher Judge, which is the voice of Kratos last year, and they had made like a million jokes about him in his speech, which I'm like, oh, okay, we get it. He spoke for a long time. But I'm like, none of the developers spoke really that long at all. I mean, at all. They were just sharing some information about their game, getting off the stage. And what makes this so annoying, and it just, you know, irritates me so much, is that there are so many presenters last night. There were so many celebrities that came on stage and just was yapping non-stop. I mean, wasting serious amounts of time just talking about random annoying things. Anthony Mackie, I love Anthony Mackie, don't get me wrong, he's a cool guy, and I love, you know, the fact that he's the new Captain America and stuff, and he's there talking about Twisted Metal, but oh my goodness, he's just standing up there shouting at people in the audience for like 3 minutes, just shouting at people, literally, I kid you not, for 3 minutes before continuing to talk. And I'm like, that's okay, but, you know, someone winning an award, working very hard on a game that they've been working on probably for 5, 6, 7 years, and then, you know, getting to talk about it after winning an award and a one-in-a-lifetime chance for a lot of these people, they can't speak for more than a minute? It's just like, it's crazy. Let's continue. Kojima. Yes, we know Jeff Keighley and Kojima have this big brotherly boy bond, and they're always talking together, and he's always on the stage every year revealing something from Kojima Productions. He gets on stage to talk about that he's collaborating with the director, Jordan Peele, you know, who's obviously made Get Out, This Is Us, Nope, you know, great movies and all, but they both get on stage, and they just start yapping. And then, remember, Kojima also needs a translator, so he is saying, like, these extremely long, like, thought out sentences, like he's like 4 or 5 minute sentences, and then like the translator has to repeat that in another 4 or 5 minutes, and then, you know, they go back and forth just kind of praising each other. Kojima's like, I grew up being a movie director, now I'm a gamer, and, you know, he's the opposite. And then, you know, here comes Jordan Peele. Yeah, I grew up being a gamer, now I'm a movie director, so, like, I feel like this is why we should work together, you know, and they just keep praising each other. And then, you know, Jordan Peele's like, you should play this game. This game's going to be amazing. And let me remind you, the trailer for the game, the trailer for the game is just a person on mocap screaming into the camera. That was the trailer we got. It just looked like a realistic person screaming into the camera. I have no clue what's going on here. They didn't give any other information. There was no other trailer. I mean, not even like a real CGI trailer what's going to be happening. So, like, yeah, and they're on stage for like 15 minutes just yapping about this. This should not be the case. You have to let your developers discuss their games when they win awards. It just doesn't make sense. There is no reason Aonuma should have been pushed off the stage as quickly as he was. I mean, he literally had one of the shortest speeches of the night, And to me, it would rub me the wrong way. If I was Nintendo, it would rub me the wrong way. Seriously. And I know that sounds childish, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but it would, because it's just like, I'm here. It's the Game Awards, Instead, they want to fill the Game Awards with just silly filler that no one really cares about. And let's just talk about, some of the announcements. The announcements are just... they want to make sure that there's time for more, showcases and stuff to get things out. And there were some okay things, I was cool. It was cool to see Blade and stuff like that. A couple other announcements, Monster Hunter at the end. But I mean, some of these announcements, man, I seen a tweet on Twitter that made me laugh so hard. And it said something along the lines of, Jeff Keighley would be like, this is the greatest game you'll see, and I'm so excited to present it to you. And it shows like a clip of the Backyardigans. And I'm like, it's just like... What? What are these 15 years of development and then they show World of Goo? I love World of Goo. I played the original. I fell in love with that game back on the Wii. It's silly as heck to just hype this game up as like a 15-year in development game, and it's just World of Goo 2. But yeah, just lots of celebrities, and every single celebrity, and I don't know if they're told to just yap a lot when they come out there, because it just doesn't feel normal. A lot of these celebrities just come out there and just start yapping. And I'm wondering if it's just them, or is like Jeff Keighley and the Game Awards crew, are they like, go out there and talk for a while? We need to waste some time or something. I don't know. I almost feel like it has to be. I mean, look at Timothy Chalamet. He revealed Game of the Year. And he walked up to the mic, didn't say a thing, didn't make a joke about the fact that, he used to have a YouTube channel called Modded Controller. He didn't say anything. He walked up to the mic, straight up into the mic, and said, I'm going to read off what's on the screen. Here's the nominees for Game of the Year. That's it. Read the Game of the Year, moved on. Some of these celebrities just get up on the stage and start babbling, and it's just, it's ridiculous. The other one, Simu Liu, I hope I'm saying his name right, he is actually Shang-Chi in the movie Shang-Chi, and you've probably seen him in tons of other things. He was even in Barbie movie, but I really like the actor. I really do, and I was like a pleasant surprise to see him there. But oh my goodness, what was the point of that? He comes out on stage and he's got a big boot on his foot, and he makes like a 3-4 minute conversation about the boot on his foot and about just coming out on the stage and, pressing on. Like, what was that about? It was silly. He stands up there and starts just blabbling on and talking about his boot and talking about his foot. Like, this is the Game Awards. Why? And a lot of these actors have something to do with a game, but they just continue to talk about their movies and about why the game was based off of the movie and why they were chose to come in here, and and I get it. They want to hype up the game that they're in, like same way as Matthew McConaughey. He didn't speak that long though, but some of these celebrities, they come up there, they drag on some of these trailers, they drag on. Jeff just wants to get these trailers out and show these trailers off instead of like really focusing on the Game Awards. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. I think it's silly. I think it's disrespectful to lots of your game developers. I think Aonuma was disrespected on that stage after having, producing some of the greatest games of our generation. It's just, he was bullied. It's just straight up. It was wrong. If I was Aonuma, he's such a sweet guy. You could tell, like, he was just kind of like flustered at the end and just kind of like, okay, I'm done. He probably read all of his speech, but still, you could tell, like, he just wanted to get off the stage. He didn't even know which way to go, and, Simu had to actually show him where to go to get off the stage. It just, like, it feels like it just, oh, thanks, here's your award, get the heck off my stage. It's wrong, it's disrespectful, and I absolutely have no complaint for Nintendo not showing a game there last night. Nintendo realizes this isn't the venue. This isn't the place that we want to show games. This is just a venue for, Jeff to, chuck out a bunch of CG trailers and, release dates for 2 years in advance. Like, it's just, who cares? This thing is overhyped. It's overblown out of proportion. None of the game reveals feel that meaningful anymore. Nintendo has just completely said, we're done with this, and I see why. Nintendo's doing their own thing. Nintendo, continue doing your own thing. We don't need any game reveals from you for this thing. We got a big direct probably coming in January or February. That's right around the corner. Let's enjoy the holiday season. It is what it is. But, I know I'm yapping with this video. But still, at the same time, I'm done before Kojima was done. So, I'm just going to say the Game Awards needs to change. Aonuma needs treated better. Nintendo needs treated better. Lots of these independent game developers and other game developers need treated better. I feel like there was a lot of bias in the room. Yeah, there's a problem. There's an issue. Also, one last complaint. I know this is so irrelevant, but I'm going to bring it up. Ongoing Game of the Year. How in the world did Fortnite not win that game? Listen, I love Fortnite, okay? I love Fortnite. But at the same time, I understand a lot of people don't love Fortnite. But even if you do not love Fortnite, even if you hate Fortnite, you cannot deny for the last 6 years, Fortnite has been on top. They have not lost any viewership. They just released OG Fortnite and had like 10 million concurrent players at one time. Are you kidding me? I mean, not only that, they have a Lego Minecraft open world mode now. They have a racing mode coming today. They have a party mode coming tomorrow, where it's like a big, concert thing. You can jump in and play like a Guitar Hero minigame and stuff. They have a zombie survival game called Save the World, and not to mention freaking Battle Royale is insane. I don't care what people say, it's insane. The fact that they have like 4 seasons a year, which means like every 3 to 4 months they have a brand new season that completely changes something with the game, the weapons, the map, different things that most games don't ever have. Call of Duty's Warzone seasons are nothing compared to this. And the fact that they have a brand new chapter which completely reinvents the game, the entire map, and everything every single year. They are consistently talking with the community, fixing things. They literally just fixed something that the community was very upset with the movement in the game. They heard the community and immediately fixed it within a couple of days of a brand new gigantic chapter. I mean, seriously, I genuinely don't understand how in the world Cyberpunk beats out Fortnite, and that's just some of my opinions, I'm happy with the other reveals and stuff, but there's just some stuff that felt weird. Content Creator of the Year, I felt like was missing some serious diversity, and I felt like the content creators that they chose, I'm not throwing shade at anyone or anything, but it felt a little awkward, it felt a little weird, and it felt a little biased for some reason in like some of the picks and stuff. But at the same time, the Game Awards, it's going to be what it's going to be every single year. It's not going to change. It's not going to be any different next year. It's going to be overhyped reveals for very small reveals, and Nintendo's probably not going to be there. But at the same time, all we can do is just, hope that this changes and hope that actual game developers are able to talk from now on. But that's my complaint. That's all I gotta say. If you enjoy the Game Awards, let me know down below. And let me know how happy you were to see Pikmin 4 get an award. I mean, come on. Best strategy sim game? That's awesome, dude. That's probably my biggest hype reveal of the entire night. I was genuinely like shocked, and I was so happy for Pikmin, man. I love Pikmin, but Pikmin 4, Mario Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom all go home with awards, so it was still a good night for Nintendo. But let me know how you thought, or how you felt about the Game Awards, I should say, and just leave a like and subscribe before we head out, guys. But I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.